Kia ora Aotearoa, Angus Hines here with the latest severe weather information for the severe weather associated with Cyclone Gita as it pulls away to the southeast. So most of the severe weather warnings and watches have been lifted as that weather is moving away from the country, but there's a couple of areas we're really focused on for further potential severe weather over the next 12 to 24 hours. Let's have a look at the pressure chart. So this centre down here, that's Cyclone Gita, that's pulling away to the southeast. However, there is still a feature and rain band affecting the southern part of the South Island. Then there was a remnant low pressure system out here in the west. That's going to be sliding towards central New Zealand later on today and affecting the country late tonight and early on Thursday. Then things start to ease everywhere later on Thursday. So we'll have a look now at the most recent update to the severe weather. I'll just pop out the way here so we can see the details, and we are starting with rain. So this is a heavy rain warning. A couple of areas we've flagged here. We'll start with that southern area, Dunedin and North Otago. So that's where the rain band is still spiralling out of Cyclone Gita, and we're expecting it to do so until later on today. Around about 6 p.m. we could see further accumulations of 30 to 50 millimetres in this area on top of all the rain they received yesterday. And it's not the super intense rain that we're worried about, it's just the persistent falls. 5 to 10 millimetres is about as much as you'll see in an hour, but adding that up all day on top of what was received yesterday, very wet ground. That's why we have the severe weather warning out there. So the second area, central New Zealand, this is the top of the South Island and the lower North Island. So the areas include Horowhenua, Kapiti, Wellington, western Wairarapa, northern Marlborough and Blenheim. So you can see that red area flagged in the centre of the country. Quite a short-lived severe weather warning here. This is just from 10 p.m. tonight throughout the night and then gone by the time the sun rises on Thursday morning. But in that brief window, we could see 40 to 70 millimetres accumulate in parts of these regions. This is not necessarily the amount we would need for a severe weather warning on a regular situation, but this area is already pretty saturated, having received a lot of rain yesterday, so is susceptible to further damage if it does get the significant rainfall. There's a risk of thunderstorms overnight as well, so we could be seeing more intense rain here, possibly up to 30 millimetres in an hour in these places. All right, moving on from rain into wind. So we have no severe wind warnings, it's all just watches at this stage. Again, we've got a couple areas, just a small one there in the South Island around Banks Peninsula. That's again the remnants with the strong southerlies in that part of the country. They have the wind has eased there since last night, but the risk remains that the gale southerlies could gust up to or over 120 kilometres an hour at any stage today until late this afternoon. Again, central New Zealand is being flagged for potential severe weather tonight and overnight. This time we're just looking at Kapiti, Wellington, the eastern Marlborough Sounds, and then just that corner of Marlborough near Cape Campbell. So again, that's overnight, kicking off at 10 p.m. tonight until around 3 a.m. The middle of the night, early on Thursday morning. A little southerly change is pushing through there. And as I mentioned earlier, thunderstorms are a risk, and which could generate wind gusts of up to or exceeding 120 kilometres an hour. So as you'll see, it's just smaller regions of the country today which may be affected by severe weather, but they still could be pretty intense. So if you are in the area, make sure you check your local forecast and keep up to date at metservice.com. From me today, ka kite.